live in a big world. Well, a lot of people don't really know how the system really works. But I'm going to show you something. What I'm really focused on is the 1866 Civil Rights Act. My expectation is dealing with April 1st birthright citizenship case that is going before the Supreme Court. That by June there will be a ruling that would establish the executive order coming from President Donald Trump. But here's my train of thought. I'm trying to get ahead of the curve because I may not be employed, I may not be making any money. But the thing about it is, it's about civic education, is about educating one's life each and every day. And I want to point something out. One of the priorities for me is trying to reestablish and reassert the 1866 Civil Rights Act that applies to white Mayflowers and descendants of freed slaves. Now, what I've done is that I submitted a public record to to Jacksonville Public Records Department, okay? So that I'm intentional. Because what that means is that on a national level, when people reach out to local level government, the grassroots of creating change starts on local level. And when you understand that change starts local, you can facilitate with certain organizations like Jacksonville Human Rights Commission. I put before them the 1866 Civil Rights Act because my expectation after the Trump versus Barber case, they're going to affirm President Trump's executive order, which means it opens up the door for a protected class for black Americans who are descendants of slavery or freedmen. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to push for the Jacksonville Human Rights Commission to take a look at adding new language that creates a protected class for American freedmen in this country. Number one. Number two, we get every dollar that this country has stolen from us. Because I want to tell you a couple of things. There's one big bill. One, it deals with permitting. The other deals with appropriation dollars. It's called the Road to Housing. It is full of grant money. And from the suffrage that freedmen have experienced in this country, we deserve every damn dollar. Because we were sacrificed in 1964 to allow foundational black Americans to be replaced and become second class citizens so that immigrants can take advantage of federal resources. My position in life is about accountability. But one can only know the truth when you start telling it for what it is. And the reality of it all, I'm owed everything in this country. And if anybody pays attention or reads the 1866 Civil Rights Act, it says all debt shall be paid. And I want you to think about that. All debt shall be paid. So when birthright citizenship ends, be prepared to get your check because we're owed. Because I want you to understand something. There was only three classes of people organized in this country: Native Americans, white Mayflowers, and foundational black Americans, aka freedmen. I want you to grasp that. But I'm also going to share with you an email that I sent to the city of Jacksonville. especially to the Human Rights Commission. And I want people to make noise about them taking on this initiative because I'm dead serious about my justice. Because this system has manipulated, perpetrated, and taken away every viability of ability for foundational Black Americans. And I live by these words of Malcolm X: by any means necessary, stand on business. Bye.